Hello again. Hope everyone's well. Uh, just got out of a film called Mr. Right with Sam Rockwell and Anna Kendrick. Probably, I don't know how many people have heard of this. There were only three people in the theater, myself and two very lovely young ladies. It's a film I kind of came across while going on the Apple trailers and saw it. I didn't even realize it was out. So it's one of those ones that kind of got buried with all these kind of bigger releases coming up. And yeah, it came out very quiet. I don't think a lot of people have heard of it, which is, kind of a shame. It was a cute picture. For everybody who doesn't know, it's one of those action romantic comedies, which is this weird little subgenre that seems to have popped up. Kind of going back to Mr. and Mrs. Smith and Night and Day, that Tom Cruise film and whatnot. So anyway, Sam Rockwell is this really quirky kind of reverse hitman. When people hire him to kill people, he goes and kills the people who hire him because he believes that murder is wrong. So it's this weird thing. He wears a clown nose when he does it. And Anna Kendrick is just this very kind of Anna Kendrick character, almost kind of like the character she plays in Pitch Perfect a little bit. A very quirky girl who is bad at love, and they have a meet cute. And the funny thing about this one is that Sam Rockwell comes right out and tells her, I'm out there killing people. I was over here. I was in CIA and blah blah blah. And she just thinks he's joking. And the whole thing unravels pretty much as you'd expect one of these films to do. It was a cute film. I enjoyed it. And one of these films is hard to get right, I think. And I think what saves it, what makes it work, is the cast that they have, which Sam Rockwell, who I've only ever seen in 3 pictures, and he kind of plays the same character in every picture, which I guess if you do something well, I guess I'm glad that people are going to pay you for it. So, but he's great at that kind of. Excuse me, sorry about that. He's great at those kind of train of thought, gibberish, very witty, kind of fast lines. He's almost exactly the character that he played in Iron Man 2, only now he kills people instead of hiring other people to do it. So he's fun. And Anna Kendrick's one of those actors, I should say, I really enjoy, even when she's in a movie that I don't like, which is a couple of her pictures, honestly. I always like her in them. She's kind of got that Reese Witherspoon thing. If she is a very lovable kind of girl next door kind of character, and I think she can also do the drama. So she pulls this off really well, and it co-stars Tim Roth, which I always love his stuff. Of course, now I always like playing with American actors, or not American really, but with American movies, now you do 6 degrees of the Marvel films, kind of like with the British actors, you can do 6 degrees of Harry Potter. So you had Justin Hammer and The Abomination both in the same movie, so that was fun. There's not really much to say about it. It's a bit formulaic, but the characters and the actors make it work. The one negative I kind of have with it is that it's this subgenre of these action romantic comedies. They always tend to have this problem where they try to make every character in it like uber quirky. Every character has to have some kind of quirk or some kind of weird little thing about them, I guess, to make the whole world seem a little bit more plausible. But I mean, Anna Kendrick and Sam Rockwell are so quirky that I don't think you needed everybody else to kind of go off the deep end. And it's one of those films that if you're trying to look at it from a logical point of view, and they have like Anna Kendrick's roommates, kind of I guess supposed to be an audience surrogate, kind of go, no, this is crazy. You are acting nuts. Yeah, if you look at it from that standpoint, from a logical human being, yes, this guy is a serial killer. He's a nut job, and she just falls right in love with him. But I mean, maybe I'm looking at it the wrong way, or maybe it's just the way I see it. It has a little bit of a different message to me in that it's one of those things where people who are a little bit off kilter or look at the world a different way, they have a hard time connecting with people of the opposite sex. They tend to think that they're creepy or weird, or I'm projecting more than a little here. Maybe it's I've got this headache right now, so that could be a problem and why I feel this way. And it was more like for me, it was more of a bit of a nice metaphor for, yeah, people who are quirky and weird, a little off center. You just need to find that person who's a little off center too, and who finds those things in you endearing and not weird, or likes the weirdness. And I liked that about this movie. That's kind of what I got out of it. I mean, yeah, Anna Kendrick's character was very, yeah, she was nuts too, but they worked together. That's kind of the thing. It was one of the it's a romantic comedy that really kind of got that aspect of it, that these two characters didn't really work with normal society. They worked with each other, and I think that was kind of nice. And it wasn't overblown, it wasn't overdone. It was very subtle underneath the surface of a very wacky kind of fun action romance film. So, I'm projecting more than a little, but that's what I got out of it, and I had a good time. So, if you like these kind of films, or you're looking for a nice date movie, I mean, I wouldn't know anything about that, honestly, but, for those of you out there who do, and you want to, you and the significant other want to have a nice night out with a film I think both parties can enjoy, this is a good one. I think this is a fun little film. It'd be nice if it got a bigger audience, because I think it deserves it. So yeah, I would say check this one out. It's called Mr. Right. I think this is one of those deals where it's released in theaters at the same time you can get it on iTunes. So if you don't want to go to the movie, just rent it on iTunes and have a good time. Have a good time with just the kind of the goofiness and that nice underlying sweetness. It has that nice underlying, touches the soft spot that a romantic comedy is supposed to do. So all in all, I mean, it's not perfect. It's not a perfect film, but all in all, it was enjoyable. I'm glad I saw it. I wish I didn't have this screaming headache while I was seeing it, but good time had by me. So hope you all can go out and check it out. We'll see you next time. Thanks.